Um, so I thought that I would try this again. The last time that I did things, the main thing that really happened was I just was not able to, I couldn't bring myself to edit. It felt like too much of a chore. So, I'm gonna try something else this time around. Probably try out a different editing software. Um, but um, so yeah, that's why I hadn't played in a hot minute. Hello? Okay. But yeah, that's why I hadn't played in a hot minute, or done anything in a hot minute, because I burnt myself out really easily, apparently. Um, so yeah, we're gonna try it again this time around, and I'm actually playing a mod pack that I made. Um, it's called, Valkerian Exploration, and whenever it eventually becomes available, because I don't know if it currently is, because I submitted it pretty recently. When it eventually becomes available, I'm going to link it in all of the videos that are in it. So yeah. Uh, so I'm gonna get some of the just like basic resources done. Maybe find a village or two using the minimap because it's incredibly useful. And I will get back to you guys. So I'm probably gonna cut back to around now. Um, and what you can see right in front of me here is um, it is a ravine, a pretty big one at that, and there is a pool of water down at the bottom. So I may grab some wood and jump down. But I also noticed right on the side of the ravine, right there, there's a water stream that whenever I break it open, because that's what I will be doing next, it should carry a stream of water all the way down that'll get me a path out. So, that's what I'm about to do here. Okay, good. Yep. Ooh, there's Myra in here too. Um, so, yeah. I don't know how much specifically of this section of mining I am going to keep. Um, mining and exploration down at this little area, but, I guess I'm probably, maybe we'll do some sort of montage? I don't know, we'll figure it out, post-processing, so, we'll see you then. It's kind of weird not to have, ores drop as raw ore, because I like to play an as recent a version of Minecraft as I can. And as you can likely imagine, this is not the most recent version. This is a 1.16 pack. Um, Probably the most important mods in this mod pack are, what is it? Valkyrian Skies, obviously, which is a incredibly large mod pack. Well, not so much large as just impressive and big. Its entire shtick is it allows you to make fully functional moving vehicles in Minecraft that are actually like block built, you know. So it is incredibly cool and incredibly important to this. That's what I'm saying this. Okay, but yeah, so it's incredibly important to this mod pack because of the fact that I also added in multiple dimension refurbishment, I suppose. Multiple mods that make the vanilla dimensions, as you can see with all of this, that makes the vanilla dimensions and oh my gosh, brain fart. But it also adds in one dimension. I wanted to get the Between Lands, because that's my personal favorite of the dimension mods that are out there, but it had too old of a version for everything to work well together, so I decided to go with the Twilight Forest instead. And a good deal of this pack is actually inspired by the YouTuber Asian Half Squat. He's a YouTuber who does lots of content that makes things. He does lots of mod pack and mod content, and he and another person, or I think so anyway. I don't know entirely if they were working together on it, but it was Bastilla, if you've heard of him, and Asian Half Squad, I think, may have worked together on the Dawncraft project. So yeah, that's pretty neat, in my opinion. I've played some of Dawncraft. It's one that I feel, personally, is a lot more fun to play with other people, or play with friends, than it is to play alone. So, at some point I may bring some friends on here and we can mess around with that. But for the time being, I'm going to play around with this mod pack, and it is mostly an exploration mod pack. So it really does, yeah, so it's an exploration mod pack. So we're going to be able to get to portals, build entire bases in other dimensions and stuff, and yeah, it should be pretty neat. Alright, I think I'm going to start abandoning a ship on this ravine. We got 38 iron for that, which is pretty good. And I think, yeah, that was a pretty good little smash. As you come back to here, I have decided to set up in this little area. Probably on top of this mountain, actually. Because the reasoning behind my thought being that, well, we're going to build airships, and it's a good idea to be tall to let your airship fly. Also, this is just a really nice little area. It's got some pork marble. So, yeah. Yeah, try that out. I don't have a bed yet, sadly, so... Alright, I guess I'll get back to you whenever the night's over. Oops. I mean, that's fine, but... Alright, so I will see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna see if I can find a better way to craft wool. There was not a better way to craft wool. So then, the night is over. Finally, that took a while. So yeah. Guess should probably make like a furnace and stuff, so. Don't really entirely know what to talk about. I suppose I'll cut some of this out then. I'm probably just gonna finish getting geared up, maybe make a little bit of a mine. Possibly go check that out. Wow. And then yeah, I should be able to get back to you guys. I don't think you guys can see it right now, but I saw a ruined structure over here, which is one of the things that one of the few structure mods in this modpack has. Hello, Crow. So, yeah. Let's go and check it out, shall we? There we go, you can start to see it. I got full armor, by the way, shield, as you can see. I have an iron pick, but I'm going to use my stone pick until it dies. Ah, villager camp. Ooh, yeah, they'll like me. Alright. I have bad memories of villagers. I lost a hardcore one too a while ago when I've not done too much hardcore stuff, so... The series is not going to be hardcore, as you can see, just because I'm not experienced enough to properly do hardcore yet. I tried a few times, as you guys can probably see from some of the older videos on my channel, but... I was nowhere close to being experienced enough to do that. Alright, I think I'm probably just gonna wander for a little while, see if I can find a village or a ruined portal, because the recipe for the... where is it? There it is. The recipe for this thing takes gold ingot, and the easiest way to get that without having to go mining is a ruined portal. So I'll come back to you if we find a ruined portal or if we find a village. Either one would be quite nice, because they can give us some very useful things. So, we have here something from When Dungeons Arise, weirdly enough. But, yeah, it's the good place. It's an entire house full of food and other useful things. But the biggest thing that it's often full of, or, well, yeah, so those were nice, those were good for us. This up here, yeah, whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a bunch of extra iron, this is some lapis, a fleur, and some bread. Yeah, man, so this is super duper cool. And we have something that increases our attack speed just a bit. Which is also pretty cool, if you ask me. Oops. Taking apart my house. So yes, I will be using this as our home base for the time being. And yeah, ooh. That's a very unhappy skeleton. What? Oh my gosh, okay. Isn't the world generation in these places great sometimes? But in all seriousness, excuse me. Yeah, I think we will use this as our home for the time being, because it's pretty much already, like, in its entirety, a fully set place to go to. It's not to like. And it looks quite good, too. Whoever the builder is did very good. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to spend next bit of time cleaning up the house a bit. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, cleaning up the house just a tad. Alright, so, you've come back to me here after I've been on a bit of an adventure. Or not really, just like a crafting adventure. So I am trying to get us started in Farmer's Delights. Which, if we could get started in it, that would be a very big step forward for us, because that is lots of very good things that can happen for us. Because that allows us to make all kinds of different foods, which is, like I said, good. Because Farmer's Delight reworks the way the food works a bit. So, like this is good. This is a great steak is, but there are other foods out there now that give you different effects. They give you different effects, and they can give you different things. So there's different foods for different circumstances. Like it's essentially a rework of the way that the system used to work, while also adding in tons of new food and an entirely new way to actually craft all that food. So yeah, that's another reason. Ow. That's another reason I was looking for a village earlier, was because it was going to have, it was going to have some of those in it. The hardest one to find, in my opinion, is cabbage. So, yeah, that's a pretty common thing that you find in their chests is cabbage. So, yeah, I'm still going to be on the lookout for a village, and a room portal. But, I mean, yeah. This is... Oh, look at that. If that does not fit well with my skin. Look at that. Ah. If only they were on the front of the thing. Dang. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good spot to call it. I may play a little bit more after... excuse me. I may play a little bit more afterwards, but... yeah, man. We managed to find ourselves a little house. The good place, as it's called. Um... we got ourselves a little spot to live in. We got ourselves full iron. So yeah, I'm gonna finish crafting up the stove and whatever the other things necessary for Farmer's Delight is. I'm gonna finish crafting up some of those as long as I have the resources, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. That was Dragon Mechanic, and yeah, I don't know how to do outros yet.